today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions making their way out, led by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in a Detroit uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Over the middle, it's Amendola. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Stafford throws complete to Galladay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jayon Brown came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Lions 3, Titans, nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 10 catches, 59 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
That's good.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Out to the right to Humphries. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. They'll find Miller. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Smith catches left side.
Tannehill's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Last year's All-Pro punter, Brett Kern, comes on for Tennessee. Back deep, Danny Amendola. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
No gain on the play.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run out of the gun with Swift. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Swift, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for TJ.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
6. Titans, nothing.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He was brought down.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. 6-0 our score after 1.
Titans, nothing.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
First down carry for Henry. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
The ball carrier.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Miller. That's good. We're on Tennessee.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2. At the Lions, 31.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 24.
Another Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tannehill on first down. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Adam Humphries. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Now for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well, all right? If you're kicking field goals, that's great. But your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team. You're not giving them any cushion to work with, and that gets tougher and tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's James. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. It's caught outright. Amendola. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On second down, Swift.
7.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Down at the 20.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Here's Kerryon Johnson, third-year man from Auburn. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
On second down now, Swift, and he'll take this one down near the 15. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's Swift. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown.
Hunter Bryant with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill, completion left side to Miller. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Romeo Okwara in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And he's able to get it out of there. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Detroit.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Caught on the right side by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first down, Stafford here. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Again, it's Stafford. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you can almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
Lions.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. His pass caught at the 4. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Stafford looks to throw again. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Jay Hawkinson, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
Titans 7.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Austin on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Tannehill. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
11 yards there, first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Tannehill throwing complete there to Humphries.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
On the pickup.
To throw is Tannehill.
Quick slant to Brown.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and...
Again, it's Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
14.
Shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Ball carrier, Jeffrey Simmons.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Running is Swift.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Block in the back. Offense. Hey, we're going to do what we do. Ready? 15. Here we go.
Here's Stafford.
Gets it quickly to Galladay.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, are you serious?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
He'll get this one to Galladay. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Ray Swift, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And Amendola with a catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Amendola catching it left side. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
on 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Out of the gun, Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So out comes the field goal team once more from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good.
The kick is good.
And that will push the lead up to 5.
Lions 19. Titans 14.
So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
1st and 10 at the 40.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Parnay sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
pick up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. I mean, once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have once again taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Now it's Tannehill. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
And we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. And you know what else happened on that play? He just went past 45,000 career passing yards.
He's going to cherish that moment, but he's also going to celebrate it with so many different people. Guys he's playing with currently, guys he's played with in the past, especially offensive linemen who've kept him upright to throw the ball, receivers who've caught it. I mean, just so many people to embrace. And last but not least, a lot of coaches who called a lot of passing plays.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw, Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Stafford's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 17.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just his 2nd incompletion, and we're in the 4th quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return, and the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
The Lions, first down.
Stafford on first down.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap for Stafford. His throw incomplete.
Stafford's pass.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time.
And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down.
Stafford on 3rd down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He'll find Miller. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Miller. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Lamar Miller.
5-yard line.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Ron Harmon on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Tannehill.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Makes the score Titans 23, Lions 19.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Stafford. Open here is Allison. That's complete. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 50, it's Stafford. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. 11 yards there, first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Stafford now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by a field goal, 57 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Tannehill now to throw. Dumps it complete to Miller. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Here we go on fourth. Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Lions,